There are all the time new crochet tips and tricks starting to circulate around social media. Often it's hard to know if it's something new or something that someone has found, say, in a decades-old magazine. This is the case also about the tip we are talking about today. I don't know who started it and when. It's to do with a slight change in how we do the double crochet, using the US terms. I'm first going to show what it looks like and then how we do it. Here we have a piece of double crochet where the top bit has been done the way we normally do it. In other words, when you take the next stitch, you always go through these loops. This has been done in the round, as you can see. But this here bottom bit has been done in this way that this tip teaches you. And let's look at where the difference is. So this again is the normal way, the common way. So here's a stitch. If I put this here line next to that there stitch, we can see that the next stitches are not in line with it. The next one even less, and so on. So what it means that when we do the normal double crochet, because of the way how we take the stitch, the next row stitch is always in a slightly different place. And this is what this tip is wanting to change, so that each double crochet is directly above in a straight line. If again I set this here next to a stitch, this one, this one, this one, this one, they are all in a straight line. Now, whether this is necessary or not is up to you to decide. I must say that I probably wouldn't use this a lot. There is also one, don't know if you call it a problem, but another difference. This here, the way it's been done, if I take that height, is slightly less. So already in 4 rows, or rounds in this case, it grows slower and it looks slightly different. It is also less stretchy. And that's because each stitch goes further into the previous row. So let's see how we do it. Here I have a piece where I've been doing it back and forth, flat. So let's make a stitch. Yarn over. And when we use the normal way, I would now go into these here 2 loops. Instead, to keep it in line, I also take this here, if you look at that, there's this here slight loop. And I'll go under that as well. And then continue the stitch. So that's the only difference. I'll do it again. So here, their little loop. And you go under that as well as the normal stitch we always do. So when we pull that through, it forces the stitch slightly further back. And that is what creates this, that they are directly on top of each other. One more. So this one under here. All these. So that there is the only difference when you work back and forth, flat. And then let's look when we work in the round, because then you are always in the front of the stitch, always in the same side. So here now, I'm continuing this. It's actually easier to do it this way than what I just did there, because you see more easily where the extra stitch is. There's under this line of the front loops that we always use, there is like a small V shape, and that's where you insert the hook. It's the same place, it just has to be done differently from the other side. So again, that the V shape here, and a stitch through there, hook through there, sorry. And again. So this is all there is to it. I very much doubt I would be using this much. And especially because the normal way stretches much more, I would not use this way for any clothes or scarves or anything of that sort. It's also slower to crochet this way. Where it might be handy is in bags and baskets and pouches and that sort of things, because it's sort of sturdier. So what do you think? Have you seen this tip before and have you used it? If not, do you think you are going to use it? And if so, what for? I would love to know, so let me know in the comments. Some tips may not be very useful, but this here one to do with single crochets is something that I find really useful. So if you haven't seen it yet, check that one out as well. Until next time.